Welcome to part 16, guys. We have the story done finally, so now it's time to start on the end game cleanup, which is probably going to take maybe just as long. Hopefully get it done a bit quicker, but we'll see. But I just want to show you something first. So if you come into your bridge link menu, if you come in here, you can see all your stats. So if you ever want to look at your stats, you can see it all in here. You just have to click on your name, and you can click on your delivery stats, social NPCs, other players, orders, and your structures as well. You can see what you've built, what you still have left to build, what you've upgraded and whatnot. Yeah, you can see it all on there. Bridge links on the menu. And what we're going to do now, we're going to make a supply request. So click on supply request, pick any item, and then pick any safe house or depot. That's it. Choose OK, and that will get your trophy guys a helping hand. It doesn't really matter, just doing it for a trophy, so it doesn't matter what you pick. Right, once you've done so, come over to the terminal. And what I'm going to do next is going to take any junk item from the private locker, which we're not going to need. You know what, I might take my poop grenades out. That's it. Then go into share locker and donate them. That's it, donate your poop grenades. And once you donate them, guys, and confirm, you'll get another trophy. Yeah, recycling it. Giver of gifts. Right, so what we're going to be doing is kind of going from one depot to another and completing orders along the way on premium deliveries on hard mode. And if there's anything like memory chips or anything else along the way, we'll make sure we grab that. Right, so I've just shared my memory chip data, which I collected in the previous videos. Yeah, which I haven't shared yet. So I'm going to come into standard orders. Make sure you're on hard mode, by the way. So save your game and put it on hard mode. And you want to take them 3 orders at the top, which I just took. Yep, and then go into premium delivery. I'm just going to make sure, so save me game, go on to game settings and hard mode. Yep, almost forgot to do this. Do not forget to do that, guys. That's it. Then go back into standard order menu. Yep, so take that urgent, delivery and prototype. Basically going to the way station west and the distro west of where we are now. So the way station and the distro, the 2 nearest ones. I'm going to take out 3 PCCs. I'm going to take out 1 climbing anchor. I'm going to take out 1 ladder as well. You might have some in storage, which you can take instead if you want to, or just craft them. It's up to you. So 1 climbing anchor, 3 PCCs, and you want to get a new speed skeleton as well. Yeah, PS5 getting hot again. Yeah, get a new speed skeleton, because once you spawn in here, you'll lose everything you had equipped. So new speed skeleton level 2. Going to get a new pair of gloves and take out a reverse trike long range. Yep, if you find out you get to any of these things where I'm going to be building stuff and you find out you've not got what you need, then just pause the video, pop back to the nearest depot, grab what you need and then come back, guys. So yes, all these 3 orders, I know it's 3 orders, but you do not have a lot of weight, so you should be able to manage. And make sure you've got a ladder on you, a climbing anchor, and like I said, 3 PCCs. A ladder, climbing anchor, and 3 PCCs. That's it. We're going to be taking out some metal soon, because we have to kind of think about, there's a trophy for crafting everything, for upgrading everything which can be upgraded, things like that. So we're going to try to do them along the way. As opposed to doing them all at once, which will be a bit of a grind, we're going to try to do it as we work on the grind of the orders. That's what we're focusing on, the orders, guys, grinding them, and the premium deliveries, and of course racing preppers. And we're going to do a few little things along the way. Okay, so once you're done, yeah, it's got to grab some metals. Well, I'm going to do it now or later. It looks like I'm going to do it now. So I'm just going to bring my bike a bit closer, because when you take out all these metals, you're going to be overweight. Yep, somebody going to die, so you have to make sure your bike's quite close, so you don't have to walk too far. Okay, so the metals you want to take. Yep, so 1 200, this is important, 1 200, 1 400 and 1 800. Yeah, so 1 200, 1 400 and 1 800, and that is metals. Yeah, you claim them and then take them out. As you can see, that's a lot of cargo to carry. Yeah, the reason we're taking them in specific quantities is when you want to upgrade something, if you upgrade with a amount which is too high, you don't get that excess back, you lose it. So when you upgrade something, you want to make sure you try and always upgrade with the exact amount needed. Otherwise, any excess, you're going to lose it. Right, so once you're on your bike, come outside. Yeah, we're not going to be able to craft anything when we're overburdened, so we're going to have to drop all our gear in a second. We're just going to come outside and make sure you're not close to any other structures which somebody else has put down. Get off your bike, guys. I'm going to drop all my cargo. Right, and then start building. So with my 3 PCCs, first I'm going to make a post box. If you've already built one and upgraded it, you don't need to do it. But yeah, so I'm going to put down a post box. While that's building, I'm going to put down a ladder. I think I've already done this, but let's just do it anyway. I'm going to put down a climbing anchor. This is a really high rock. I'm going to put one on there, just help somebody get up there, just if they need an extra hand. Right, and then we're going to use the marker. You want to hold L1, guys, aim at something, and there'll be a prompt on screen, put marker down, put down any sign, and that'll count as a sign crafted. Right, so once post box is done, we've put in 3 things down, ladder, rope, and the sign. We're then going to put down a watchtower. Yeah, so post box and watchtower. Right, next up, we're going to grab the 200 metals. We're going to come over to the post box. We're going to upgrade it with them 200 metals. Yeah, try and keep up with me, guys. Yeah, basically upgrading the post box once and the watchtower. Yeah, so once that's upgraded, we are then going to grab the metals 400. Yeah, metals 400. Come over to the watchtower next. That needs 400 metals and 32 crystals. So just put it in the metals and then press left to put in all the crystals. Once you've obviously pressed X on crystals, press left, it goes straight to a quantity which you need. Right, once you're both upgraded, that's all we need to do. Grab all your cargo, the 800 metals and your cargo you need for the orders. Get back on your bike. So we need to fully upgrade them, but we'll do it when we come back, because it's going to take a few trips to get all the materials we need. So in order to save time, we're going to be coming back and forth quite a lot. So each time I'll try to upgrade it once, you know, we'll go back again, upgrade it again, because everything only needs upgrading like 3 times. I think you can, if you find something online which is already on level 2 and you just need to add a few more materials to get to max upgrade. I think that works, but I'm just going to do it this way just to show you a nice quick way to do it and optimal, just in case you do have to craft everything from scratch like I'm doing. Yeah, so we've done that. We're making our way over to the way station west of, is it Capital Knot City or is it Port Knot City? I'm mixing them up now. But yes, making our way to the nearest way station. Remember to watch out for BTs. Sometime on my other account when I came through there was a BT event, but this count there's no BTs nearby. So the reason we've got that third PCC is because in a second we're going to put down a bridge. We did craft a bridge for an order right at the start of the game, if you remember, but it doesn't count. It pops a trophy, but it doesn't count for crafting every structure which you can craft, so you need to actually make one from scratch. So I'm going to come across here. You can put this anywhere you want, by the way. I do have a bit of trouble trying to put it down here, so yeah, it's entirely up to you, but I just wanted to put one across this riverbed. I mean, if you can put one in a good place, obviously you might get a few likes, but for the most part we're pretty much just doing this in order to get trophies. Yeah, I can put it down here. I have found a blue spot before. There's a ladder on my left. Yeah, that ladder might get in the way, so I'm just going to dismantle that. Don't need that anymore because I'm just using my motorbike or jumping across or using the bridge which I'm about to make. Yeah, if you want to dismantle something, you can normally walk up to it and press a prompt, or you can sometimes do it from the map. Now ladders, I don't think you can dismantle them from the map. You have to dismantle them by running up to them. But yeah, most things you can dismantle from the map. Right, I am determined to put down this bridge. I will craft one here. Right, I know it's going to go somewhere. Yeah, I'm about to give up. Yeah, I'm going to give up any second now. Yeah, so we're going to put this bridge down. We're going to go to our way station. Obviously hand in a few orders, take some more. Then we're going to grab some more PCCs to add some new structures on the way to the... Oh, got it finally. To the depot west of Capital Knot City. Yeah, I think next we're going to be doing the Timefall shelter and upgrading a generator as well. But yeah, once that's crafting, I'm going to move my bike across. Do not take it onto the ramp because it doesn't normally let you upgrade it if your bike's too close. Right, so once it's crafted, the base, I'm going to come over. Yes, carefully you don't stumble off like I just did. It will take 800 metals to actually start crafting this. And I think I've messed up that delivery. It's not a big deal, it just means I'm not going to get an S rank. But we'll be doing plenty of deliveries. We'll be doing way more than 80 in order to max out all these depots. Right, so yes, put in the 800 metals. Now that's crafting, we'll upgrade that later. Yep, head across here, over to the way station. Yep, so I've got three, what's it, 2 or 3 orders to deliver here. But yes, one of them I will not get an S. You see that one delivery, tranquilizers, I'm not going to get a S rank for this. I think once a time pops on the screen, I think that's when you've missed the S rank restriction for time, when it's a time sensitive order. They're not all time sensitive, but some are. Right, so let's hand it in. Yeah, so you go A rank, but S rank for that one. Yeah, so I've done 9 on hard mode so far. Legend of Legends. We got to do, I think is it 60 or 80? You have to do 20 on each evaluation. And is there 5? Or is there 4? I can't remember now exactly. But yes, what we're going to do next. So we're going over to the depot west of capital, not city. So take out any orders going to them. Don't take out any others. Just any orders going to the depot west of capital, not city, where we're going next. We've already got an order for that from a place we're at where we started the video. Yeah, so you've got quite a lot of cargo on this one, so you can't take too much. This is what I see, what I mean. You can't just take every single order because you do not normally have enough storage, unless you're driving a truck, of course. Right, and once taken on that order, we are then going to take out some more metals. We're going to take out 2 times 400. Yes, take out 2 times 400 metals. That's it. Yeah, it's going to make you a bit overburdened, so it's going to be the same again. Slowly dragging ourselves over to motorbike, guys. We will get the other 2 preppers online in this video as well. Yes, 2 more kind of areas in this region which are not online yet. We're going to bring them online in this video. So every single prepper will be online at least. So you'll be able to get orders for everybody. Right, so once back on your bike, yes, we're making our way to the depot west of Capital Knot City. Yeah, I think in the big region, I'm going to be taking my truck quite a lot and building roads where I can. This is why I'm trying to do most of the upgrading here, so that all our materials on the other region, I can use them on roads. Yeah, this is why I'm going to try to build, kind of upgrade everything here if I can. Yes, remember to watch out for BT zones. Now see that cargo on there, that lost cargo, you keep scanning. See there, Luden's fan? Yes, that Luden's fan, that's actually for a prepper on the top of that little mountain. So we're going to grab that. I have a bit of trouble trying to get to this. I think my problem is I've got exactly the right amount of cargo. I cannot take any more. Yes, I am literally at full capacity. That's why my triangle prompt was not appearing to pick this up. So what I'm going to do in a second, I'm going to drop all my cargo here. I'm just going to grab that Luden's fan, run up the hill, deliver it, come back down, grab my cargo, guys, and head over to the next area, the next depot. Remember, try to be careful you don't run it over because you'll damage it. Right, yes. It took me a good minute or so to realise I'm not going to get to it. Right. Yeah, I tried dropping some cargo which I don't need, like the rope, I think, or climbing anchor. Yeah, don't need that no more. Yeah, I was going to check how I'm doing. Yeah, so you check your cargo on here. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much at full capacity. So I don't really have much choice other than dropping it all. Yeah, it's nothing I can really get rid of. Yeah, so just do the first thing, guys. Drop all your cargo. Yep, like this, hold triangle. Get off your bike, hold triangle. There you go. Yeah, I should have done this to begin with. Right, there we go. Yeah, a bit messy. But we'll just grab all that when we come down. Don't think anybody's going to pinch it. Right, so up the hill. But just make sure when you do this, when you do drop all your cargo off, just because you want to make a quick trip somewhere and you want to be lighter, make sure you do not go too far away, because if you go too far away it will kind of like despawn and get warped to a nearby like post box or something like that, or might get cancelled. So just be careful what you're doing. Yeah, the distance for that is normally, you know where that it's at the windfall place here. So you got a windfall farm to the far west, and you got the depot west of Capital City. About halfway between them is about a distance when cargo starts to despawn. Yeah, that's about a distance, I believe. Right, so yes, deliver that lost cargo, guys. Luden's fan. That'll bring this dude online, and then we can bring some quests to him later as we're driving past. Yeah, but he goes straight up to 2 stars with just 50 likes. Yeah, it's quite easy to please this dude. And there will be some orders for Sam, by the way, which we have to do because they unlock. Yeah, there are some things which you have completed a specific order in order to unlock it to craft. So yeah, I'll try to let you know about them. But if I do miss any, I will make sure we come back to them later. Right, so you can check if he's got any orders. Go into the well, in fact, don't do that. Remember, we've got too much weight. You can't take on any orders because we've got all this weight down here. You will not have enough space. But yes, once you delivered it, you put him online, guys. Go back down to your cargo. Yeah, I might speed this up a bit when we get to the next region. I don't know, but I think it's quite helpful when I just show you, my journey there, because we're doing a bit of upgrading along the way, crafting stuff. I'm not really having much to skip at the moment. When I've just got a 5-minute drive from A to B, yes, potentially. But at the moment, it's what we're putting things down, driving about a minute, putting something else down. Not really any point skipping things just yet. But yes, make sure you've got all your cargo. Do not drop anything. It's quite easy to leave one piece like I almost did then, and then drive away and not realise until you get to your next depot. So BT is going to spawn here for me, but they spawn in the same place as they always do. So I'm going to take the same way to avoid him. If I go on that bridge, there's always a BT right in the middle of it. Right at the front, I always get caught. But if I stay near the coast, I normally can avoid. There's BT just there, I can avoid him. And if I jump over this rock, I can avoid another BT just on the left. Just about there. I'm about to drive into him. There he is. Yeah, so if you can stay near the coast, you can normally avoid the BTs. Right, so over here, it's going to be a generator. Yeah, did he take out another PCC? I don't think I advised, did I? I didn't mention it. But if you haven't got enough PCC, just go down into the base, guys, and grab one now. Deliver this cargo at the same time. But yes, I'm going to put down a timeful shelter next. Just going to upgrade this first. So yes, this is my generator from earlier. So I'm just going to upgrade that with 400 metals. That'll free up my weight a little bit. Yes, upgrade that generator, guys, with 400 metals. Right, I'm going to offload this cargo. Right, make sure you've got your PCC with you. So I'm next going to craft a timeful shelter. Remember, if you haven't got a PCC, guys, just head into that depot nearby and grab one. So put down a timeful shelter. Right, now I'm going to grab them 400 metals, because this one needs 400 to upgrade it as well. And then we'll go down, grab some missions. On the way back out, we'll bring some more metals to upgrade them again. Yep, and I think these will be fully upgraded then. Because they start off at level 1. You upgrade them once they get to level 2. And then again, and of course level 3, which is maximum. But of course with some things like a bridge, for example, when you put it down, when you do give them their metals, when you put it down, that doesn't upgrade it, that just kind of builds it. Because some things you put down like the base, you have to just add some metals to get up to level 1 in the first place. But yes, 400 metals to upgrade that timeful shelter. And some crystals, I think it was. Once you've done all that, get all your cargo if you haven't already delivered it. Yes, get back on your bike, and now we're going to head down into the depot, guys, and deliver the cargo. We're not going to take any more orders for the time being, because this new prep we're going to be going to is out of the way. There's nobody on the way there. So if you take any orders, you're just going to be weighing yourself down and restricting your movement speed. Right, so down here, yes, let's deliver this. But like I say, I'm going to take out some metals to upgrade that generator and the timeful shelter again, which I just put outside. So yes, deliver this cargo. You should have 3 orders to deliver. Hopefully you got an S rank on all 3. I think I did. I don't think any of them were time sensitive. Yeah, just more like the cargo weight and damage.
Good work. New order available.
Right, so yes. Like I say, we're not going to be taking on any orders. So now you want to claim materials. So take out what I take out here. So go into metals again. You want to take out 1,000, 200, and 400. So then make sure you take out them exact amounts. So a 200, a 400, and a 1,000. You want to take all them out. That's it. That's all you need to do. Right, get on your bike. That's going to be quite heavy. So you can see just here, just taking a bit of materials, it's mega heavy. So unless you're taking a truck, you can't take too much at once. Right, so to upgrade that generator, as you can see, it's 400 metals and 100 crystals. And this will upgrade it to level 3. So that'll be a generator fully upgraded. So that one's out of the way. You have to fully upgrade every type of thing you can build. I think that's like 10 in terms of upgrading them all. It might be 13 on the director's cut, I'm not quite sure. But it's something about around 10. Right, so over to the Timeful Shelter next. They want 1,200 metals. So we're going to put down 1,000 and then 200 and then 300 crystals. So all the crystals we've been stockpiling, yes, they're going to be coming in useful when we're upgrading all these different buildings. Right, that's it. Them two are fully upgraded. So that's Timeful Shelter and Generator out of the way. If you go into your bridge link in your inventory screen, you'll see it will say upgraded and they should be ticked off on there. Right, so now we're going to make our way all the way along here. Yes, follow the river. Yes, this prepper, it's right in the corner near a waterfall. Yeah, the water's not quite deep here. So the quickest way is actually to just drive straight across this little lake. Yeah, drive straight across it. I'm going to try and get in the river as late as possible because of course it'll make my battery drain a lot quicker. Yeah, it's this little like round lake. Yeah, drive straight across it. It's not deep. There you go. It's not a waterfall. You see that like little stream coming down the mountain? It's just up there on the left. This next prepper. You just saw the chiral network went offline. So I normally drive over here. I guess there is a bit of a waterfall actually. Just a small one. Yeah, I normally get off here. Yep, and I can normally climb up on this corner. Yeah, remember to hold X to automatically climb when you can. There you go. Yeah, you can always climb up there. Right, so up here. So with this one, there's no lost cargo. It's similar to the collector, where you have to find his location first and take the order, which is at his terminal. Yeah, similar to the first prepper as well, I think, in the mountains. So yes, come to the terminal, take out the order. What you have to do is grab 2 pieces of cargo from that small lake. Yes, make sure in hard mode you can do this on, I think it's a standard order, so you can do it on hard. Yes, I meant to jump across there. I stumbled at the last second and fell down. Yes, I meant to jump across, because the way we're going to do it, we're going to get that cargo on the left first, and then come back on the right. Yeah, I meant to jump to the left and then make my way down here. So yes, your battery should last, your speed skeleton battery, providing it's full, and of course you've got your spare batteries on the back. So yes, grab that first lost cargo. That's one of them. Right, and the next one is on the opposite side. There it is. So if you come over here, you should be able to make a jump right across with your speed skeleton. That's it, almost. Yeah, remember, try not to damage these, because if you do, you might not get an S rank. Right, so now we're just going to make our way back. And then what we've done then, all we're going to do after that is we're going to make our way back to the previous depot. We're going to go into the private room just to catch up on any emails which need to trigger. Yes, at the end of each video, for these post-game cleanups, we're probably going to end up in the private room, guys, just so we can keep up with our emails. Yeah, because we're going to be constantly trying to deliver orders, raise preppers ranks up to 5 stars. We want to make sure they're not going to be getting locked off. So you need to make sure you keep checking your emails. Remember, some emails will not come in until you rest in the private room. So we need to make sure you keep checking them. Check interviews as well, because they can lock things off. But yeah, at the end of each video, probably going to end up with a bit of a nap in the private room, so fresh, ready for the next part. Right, so back up here, the same corner. I guess you could have brought a ladder and put a ladder up, I guess. That might have been helpful, actually. Yeah, because I never used a bike to get up here. Yeah, a ladder would have been nice there, I think, or rope. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that when we come later, actually. But you can't bring too much weight here, because you have to get off your vehicle. Right, so yes, deliver this cargo. I think he does have an order to take back, actually, to that depot we just came from. So we are going to be taking an order when we go back to him. Yes, there we go. Got stopped just before 3 stars. It's probably locked due to an email or something. Right, so he's online. That's every prepper online now in this region. Yeah, so now we can see orders for everybody. If you ever have different orders to me, by the way, available, just take any going to where the location I'm going to. Yeah. And providing you've got the same capacity to carry them as well, I guess. Of course, if we're going to take you overweight or something you can't. But yes, if you ever have different orders available, but they go to the same area, then take them. Because if you've been doing your own thing a little bit, you might have some different orders in the list, because there's so many, and they kind of filter through. You can have like 10 available at once, you do some, and then more come in, kind of how it works. But yes, I just took out them 2 orders, guys. Basically, the 2 going to the distro west of Capital Knot City. That's where we're going. So one of them is time sensitive. Of course, try not to damage his cargo as well. Yeah, somebody's kindly put a bridge down, but I need to get to my bike. Yeah, I'm going to try not to drop down too high. Yeah, I need a rope though. I need a rope or a ladder. When I come back later, yeah, I'm going to bring a ladder or a rope down or something. Right, so yeah. Drive over to the depot. Your bike should last long enough, hopefully. Yeah, somebody's put his truck down there. I don't know if you could bring a truck down here. Yeah, because trucks' batteries drain pretty quick as they are. But taking it in water, yeah, might be even worse. But it would allow you to probably take all the cargo you need for them at once, providing there was an order with a large amount like that. Yes, I'm just gonna have enough, and I took out some metals as well. Oh no, that's not, sorry, that's them 2 orders I took. Yeah, that's them 2 orders I took on. I just saw the metals on my back and I think, am I taking them to upgrade somehow? But yeah, we've got to build a safe house yet. We've still got a lot of other things we need to build. But yes, down here, I think I've crafted that in time. I'm going to leave my bike on the platform, guys. Like I say, we're going down to the private room. Yeah, deliver these 2 orders. That's it. We've got, what, about 6 orders done on this one. On premium delivery. Yeah, I think he's up to 4 stars now. Nice. Yeah, but he's on almost 2,000 likes, he is. Yeah, these main depots take a lot to level them up. Right, so once you're done, yeah, I was going to read all my emails, all my interviews, because we're heading down into the private room next. Yeah, if you ever find I've got emails which you haven't, or interviews, then just read them all, go down to the private room, and then maybe go down again afterwards, and they might be queued up in the log. Like I was saying earlier, emails and things can get queued up, and you might just need to go and rest again to trigger more to spawn. Right, so down here, yes, I think I have 1 email coming. Yeah, so I'm going to look on the terminal. Yeah, for Ludenstan. This is what I mean. If I didn't come in the private room and check that email, then he might have been locked until it came down and got that email to trigger and read it. But yes, read them all. Yeah, always your interviews as well. Yeah, my memory chips. No, I don't have many left. What do we have? There's about, what, 12 left or something? Yeah, not many. There's 56 altogether, I think, so we've not done too bad, getting like over 40 so far. Yeah, so leave the private room, and then once to the top, guys, we are going to save the game, and then that will be it. Yeah, so that's it for the first part of the cleanup, part 16. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on part 17 tomorrow.